teachers, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be learning on how to become a listening teacher. This is Ian Marceliana Magbulugtong, your company on this vlog. Listening is often implied as component of speaking because how could you speak a language without also listening, right? Every teacher of language knows that one's oral production ability other than monologues, speeches, reading aloud, and the like is only as good as one's listening. We therefore need to pay attention closely to listening as a mode of performance for assessment in the classroom. There are 4 types of listening: extensive listening, responsive listening, selective listening, and extensive listening. Pay attention and let's watch this video about assessing speaking to English language learners.
A good listening assessment should try to copy the real-life use of the language as closely as possible. For example, there'd be little point in trying to assess someone's ability to extract factual information from an announcement at a train station if the listening task itself didn't resemble train station announcements. Lots of different tasks are used in listening tests. Sometimes, test takers are asked to pick out a word from several that sound alike, or to recognize the correct grammatical tense or words connecting sentences like however or consequently. Often, the meaning of unknown words has to be deduced from context. They might be asked to listen to something and identify the main ideas to get a general understanding of what it's about, which might lead to being asked to summarize the whole topic either in writing or speech. They can also be asked to listen for specific information. Sometimes the task means that they have to make more subtle choices and work out what the speaker's attitude is to the topic by inferring or deducing what the speaker really means when it isn't clearly stated. All these tasks can be done in different ways. For example, test takers might listen to someone reading something aloud live, or they might listen to an audio recording playing through speakers or headphones. Another option is to listen to a simulated live discussion or talk either on video or via a computer. Test takers might be asked to answer questions, either by choosing the best response from a number of responses, as in multiple choice tests, or in writing, either with a single word or short answer, or by writing a longer response. Of course, in the end, all these tasks have to be given marks or scores. So, it's important to decide beforehand how questions are going to be marked, and to make sure the test takers understand how their tests will be scored. One of the things that has to be decided in advance is whether each response should be given a single mark, or if some should be given more than 1 mark because the answer is more difficult. This is called weighting. Another important decision is whether some marks should be given if an answer is partly correct, but not totally. This is called giving partial credit. If the listening tasks require written responses, we have to decide if grammar, spelling, and punctuation mistakes should be penalized. We also have to make sure that the number of possible correct answers to open-ended questions is limited, so that marking is easy and fair to all test takers. So, to create a useful listening test, we need to think about all these things, while at the same time making sure that the test taker's listening ability is being assessed in a meaningful way. Getting all this right isn't easy, and that's why listening is often said to be the most difficult skill to test. but it's also the most widely used skill. Since we can't have any communication without understanding, so it's certainly a very important skill to test.
That video is brought to you by British Council. Hope you enjoyed watching the video, and to recap, here are the following examples of listening assessment tasks in each category. Extensive listening. Recognizing phonological and morphological elements. Paraphrase recognition. Responsive listening. Appropriate response to a question. Open-ended response to a question. Selective listening. Listening close. Information transfer. Extensive listening, we have dictation. The scoring are spelling errors, eligible word, skip words, grammatical errors, permutation of words, additional words not in the original, replacement of a word with an appropriate synonym. We also have communicative stimulus response task, authentic listening task. That's all for today's vlog. Thank you for watching, teachers. Until next time, more power and God bless. Keep safe, everyone.